Hey RogueTech fans, Blaine here. Today we have got the Flashpoint words found. This is the next one in the Comstar pirate chain. Obviously we're following the Comstar Pathway. So this is the third Flashpoint, heading towards the special unlock. Not after this one though, we've still got more to do. Anyway, this Flashpoint is short and it does have consecutive deployments according to the info, so let's see what we're up against. Okay, so we're meeting the Duchess. You may have also seen her if you've done the test pilot missions for Comstar. She and Agent X, well, you actually get to fly with them in Test Pilot 3. So here's the Duchess again, appearing in this particular Flashpoint. So again, if you want to read them, pause it. Otherwise I'm just carrying on. Give you a few seconds on each one. Essentially what they're looking for is us to go and stomp on some pirates. We can do pirate stomping. That sounds like an easy job for my team. Let's hope it is. As long as it isn't as bad as Surprise Guests, which I'm still embarrassed about losing the Caracara. But hey, let's see if we can do a little bit better again with this one. It shouldn't be too hard, it's not high difficulty. Okay, as we can see, the difficulty is rated just 4.5 skulls, so difficulty 5. We'll go for the usual full salvage, just in case something interesting turns up, because whenever you fight pirates, you never know, you might get that pulse laser. Okay, we can only bring the usual 4 units, so what are we going to bring? We've got Capture the Base mission. I think we're going to get rid of the most of these, and we're going to have something a little bit quicker for Capture the Base, otherwise we're going to have a long wait ahead of us. So today I think we'll bring our 3 new wishes and we will add the Caracara, given how successful it was previously, but I'm sure it'll be better. Plus Oddball really does need more piloting skill in this thing. Okay, let's deploy.
Reactor online, sensors online, weapons online, all systems nominal.
Okay, here we go. Urban, capture the base. I think you'll recognise the map. We've seen this one before. It's a standard map that's used for most capture the bases usually, so I'm assuming we will have the same one here. Yes, we do. Ramp heading up, base will be over to the left. And there it is. It'll have a number of turrets, it'll have 1 lance protecting it, and then there will be 1 lance of reinforcements. So we'll just get our units racing up there as fast as we can, activate their DNIs.
Moving out.
Or compact enhanced imaging still, because I'm still using this particular ERPPC as the main head sniper. The other 2, they've got it built in, but they're not quite as accurate because they haven't got the enhanced imaging. And you'll notice I no longer have anything to activate on the Caracara. This is because it was upgraded with a DNI Mark II cockpit. Those things are brilliant if you can get one. I'm not moving too far forward at this point because I didn't want them to appear until we start this turn.
How can I help?
Okay, let's run around the corner. I'm going to go straight onto the grass so we get a little bit of extra defense, and we should hopefully have something to shoot. Not quite, but what we'll do, we'll just take down this little building here, because then it'll open our line of sight to the base. Plus I do like destroying buildings. I mean, you just can't not. It's like, you land on an urban map. Yeah, the priority is to go after this mission. Are you sure? I thought the priority was to destroy as many buildings as possible. Maybe that's just me. Right, what have we got? We've got 3 turrets in range. We've got a heavy LRM, we've got a standard turret, and we've got a sniper turret. I think we'll go for the heavy LRM actually, because that's the one that we want to get rid of most. And to make sure it goes down, given it's got 600, we'll up our PPC capacity to maximum.
Engaging target.
Oh, it seems like you had the one really accurate shot which has gone over here and taken down that building. Big mistake there. Okay, I wasn't paying. I was watching the building being destroyed again. Okay, we've taken out most of its armour, so we should be able to finish it off with Wraith. Assuming Wraith can get into line of sight, which I assume she can. There we go. Yes, she can. Interestingly, I don't see an initial lance. It looks like we might only have these turrets to fight. Okay, 4 standard shot with the Supras should be more than enough to finish it off. There you go. That's 1 less LRM turret.
No chance, man. No, they both had it. One of them's in the river and the other one's on the other side, burning.
What we'll do, we'll activate Phantom on Oddball, and he's going to be brought in closer so that he will be the one that they will shoot at. And then he can get his extra defense by standing there, so he'll barely take any damage at all. It does look as though we've only got the turrets. There's no initial lance.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Well, that makes this mission slightly easier, doesn't it?
Sprinting.
So we'll race round and we'll get the rest of those turrets. I wonder if we can get into damage range. Nope, we're still using standard. Let's blast the sniper turret. Oh, this is where I could do with multi-shot. I could have just added a couple of shots on that one and then finished it off with the other. Never mind.
Copy that.
I think we'll finish off the sniper with this one. Oh, we've got another turret there. I forgot to check what it was, but it's currently not in line of sight.
Target destroyed.
Let's have a look. It is another sniper turret with AC5, so nothing too much to worry about. And we'll fire the PPCs. We'll keep the PPC capacitor on for now, so we get maximum damage against this thing. And that's 3 of the 4 turrets down, just the one to go.
One less turret.
I'm telephoning you from a cafe about 10 miles south of Missouri, and I wondered if you could do me a favor.
We'll get Oddball in a bit closer. We'll put his on damage for his large Supras, and let's do a little bit of damage to that turret.
Always with the negative waves, Moriarty. Always with the negative waves.
Now, as soon as we land in the base, I would expect that is when we're going to see reinforcements arrive.
For House Arano.
Oh, I always forget how loud Oddball is.
What can I do for you?
Honestly, it's like moan, moan, moan with everything that happens to him. He's not a happy pilot.
Pedal to the metal.
But I think we can put up with that today. We'll just take down the building so we can get clear line of sight on that turret.
Delivery.
Plus, again, another building taken down.
Payday.
How can I resist?
Okay.
We'll just get Oddball going closer. There we go, we've moved into range, and as I was saying, there might well be... Oh yeah, energy signatures lighting up all over the factory. Where are they? Is it just the turrets that we've been destroying? I think it is. Oh, he's going to massively overheat if we fire that, so we'll just fire the one.
Always with the negative waves, Moriarty. Always with the negative waves. You could probably use some armor.
I've got
Okay, we should now finish it off by the time we move Harkonnen in. I kind of wish you could turn off the sound from some of the pilots. maybe mute their comms. I mean, come on, we don't need to hear them, surely.
this on yourself.
Okay, that's all 4 turrets down.
Target destroyed.
Now, if this follows the standard operating procedure for this mission, we're going to get some reinforcements here, here, over here, and the last one about here. So we'll just keep moving up with our existing ones, turn off the PPC capacitor because we don't want to risk that going and getting overheated.
Let's go.
Seeing as we know where they're going to appear, I'm thinking I might take down a building, just because I like taking them down.
I copy. Boom.
Okay, this turn we should be able to move Oddball straight on
New
top.
Yorker like you, a hero is some type of weird sandwich. Not some nut who takes on 3 tigers.
And I think we'll just keep running ahead with all of our other units so that they're in position to take out the reinforcements when they arrive.
Locking in coordinates.
Okay, we should have them appear now as soon as we've captured the base. No, they're not appearing yet. What is going on?
You see, all the tanks we come up against are bigger and better than ours. So that all we can hope to do is, like, scare them away, you know?
I'm assuming they will appear on this next turn, hopefully. Otherwise, I'm not sure what to do if we've got nothing to shoot and it says we've got to pacify this round. Here they are.
New sensor trace. Looks like enemy reinforcements.
It's possibly just the 2 units.
How can I help?
Let's take Harkonnen straight down. See where they all
Moving
appear.
in a sprint.
Where are they? Ah, here we go. We have got the Jagamech is sitting over here, and obviously the Spectre is a hard little toad to find, so we're probably not going to see him easily. I think we'll just take down this building in case he's behind there.
Target destroyed.
as I said, it's quite an easy mission. I mean,
Looks like we're gonna
4
find
turrets.
ourselves another
I
bridge.
think 2 mechs, maybe more. It's not
Have a little
exactly
faith.
super challenging. And there's the Spectre. Okay, we're just going to put him on vigilance. And I think we will shoot at... Ooh, neither of them are going to be particularly accurate. We'll just take a pot shot anyway at the Juggermech. Great shooting there. I mean, obviously, they have still got drop protection because they've only just arrived.
Waiting for
So
orders.
I think we could let Oddball off this time for a really, really rubbish shot.
Got it.
Okay. They're now going to take their turn, and then we still... what do we have? We've got some... He's charging me. Ooh, he missed. What a shame. I think we're going to go and kick him next turn.
Got something you want done?
Right, we'll run over this way as well with
Roger.
rain, so that we can bring those PPCs against them. Oh, we'll just take down that building first in the meantime.
Taking the shot.
I am obviously only doing that to get a better line of sight. It's
Ready,
nothing
real
to do with
estate
destroying buildings. Okay, so it's Spectre's turn to move. I do wish if mechs, if like now we've got Oddball, he's got 2 of them against him. If he takes down both, I wish affinity points you get more than 1 per mission. You kind of feel like he should be able to. I think he's going to go and actually kick the poor little Spectre. I mean, this thing doesn't stand a chance when he does this. We're also going to put Phantom on just because I can't be bothered to take too much damage if the Juggermech doesn't get shot in the back. Okay, so here we go.
So I heard. Everybody seems very friendly. Look, baby, I'm kind of hung up. I need about... You could probably use some armor.
It's a bit mean kicking something in the back when you've got 145 tons of mech behind you, isn't it? But hey, it works.
Still up. No, it ain't.
And of course, he's got the skill that enables him to both brace. Oh, here we go again. He's going to kick me. The swine. He's actually gone and damaged his own AC2. I mean, that's the one. Ooh, he's made himself bleed out. Oh, you've got to love it. AC2 damage misfired. It's gone and backfired so badly that poor Juggermech pilot is now in big trouble. Oh, we'll just keep running forward to these. It's not like they can do much because we're not going to get into line of sight. It's going to be all up to Oddball to finish off. And I wish I'd actually given him a little bit of vigilance to make sure he could have done that a bit faster. So I think the Jagger might get one more chance to kick me. And then I'll get a chance to kick him.
Let's move.
Right. This should now be the last turn of this mission.
I've got your back. Aye, aye.
I think, yep,
Good
I
to
will
go.
get to use Oddball before that one. I'm going to reserve just in case he decides to move afterwards, but I doubt he will.
Look, Killian, a tiger has only one weak point. That's
Here we go,
its
we
ass.
can't kick him from
You've
behind
gotta
because he's
hit
gone
it
and put
point
himself
blank,
up there,
and
but
you've gotta
we
hit it
can
from
set
behind.
these to damage mode. And of course I've got my 10-ton mech lance as well.
Take it easy, take it easy, take it easy. Okay, hold it, hold it. You could probably use some armor.
I mean, this is the thing about kicking with that much tonnage behind you. Those legs are going to go. There we go. And we've got the first mission is now done. Right, so let's move on to the next mission and let's see what we're up against and ask Duchess for some more help. Okay, we've made a small loss there, but we're going to pick up a little tiny bit of salvage. I really do mean tiny. We're not going to get much. We've only had 2 mechs and 4 turrets to fight. So we'll just grab the whole lot. Actually, these Rex lasers, those are well worth looking for. I mean, a lot of quick sell stuff, it's a bit dodgy, but these things, plus 45 damage dealt to armour. You have them first, they're going to strip that armour back for your weapons later on down the list. So I'm definitely taking hold of that. Okay, so moving on. Okay, words found 2 in high orbit. So again, let's see what we're up to. So the pirates are going to gather their forces for a counterattack. I'm guessing this is going to be a base defense mission. Yep, so they're desperate for help apparently. Ah, now I'm wondering, this might be where we have a choice to either help the locals or just ignore them, let them get trampled into the mud. You can guess what I'm going for. Yeah, Yang, he's a nice guy. He wants to help them, but Samaya says, yeah, we've still got a job to do. Perhaps we shouldn't. Ooh, so what should we do? Shall we go and help them, or should we just carry on fighting and probably kill all of the poor little civilians? Okay, so here's the decision. We can either refuse to escort supplies to the locals, so that would have helped them, or we can agree to escort supplies to the locals. Yeah, I'm going to refuse. To be honest, if you agree, it just means you've got one extra mission. You can feel a bit better about yourself because you've helped some sort of like civilians, but you don't really gain anything other than a bit of salvage. So we're refusing and we're carrying on with the Flashpoint. So here we go. It is not a consecutive deployment, but it is a defend place, and this time we're in a lunar map, so you can't get much different from going from a built-up metropolis to a lunar map. Okay, I'm just going to let my pilots recover.
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
And let's get dropping on this one. I think this time, given it's a defensive map, we will bring along some railguns. Plus, they don't run hot like a lot of my other mechs do on a lunar map. Okay, so we'll get rid of the Caracara. And we will put in a couple of railguns. We'll get rid of the ERPPC unit and bring another railgun as well. And we'll put Ajax and Ether on board. Let's deploy.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Okay, base defense. Let's hope this is. Sometimes on Lunar you can have a base that's elevated well above everything. Well, that might be Martian, but let's hope that's what we've got this time rather than being in a dip.
Command interface initiated.
We do. We've got the elevated base. This one is perfect for defense. I'm just wondering, this might be the first time we actually have to fight against Electo. What have we got? We've got a Rabbit Coyote, we've got a Locust, and a Mass Truck. It's not going to be a lot for them to fight with initially. So let's find out where they are first of all. They're actually starting over this side here. We don't have any visuals at this point. So we just put our cockpits on. We'll run up the top here.
Affirmative.
Okay, we can now see the first of their units is just sitting over there. And it looks like... I'm just wondering, can I get somewhere where I can put my railgun so it'll be able to shoot? Probably not, so I think we're just going to move up to here, and then we can move a second turn next.
No problem. On my way.
The other the other New Wisher will whack over this side.
Moving out.
And of course the problem is, we will have reinforcements, but the good job, we're right in the corner of the map. So if they drop here, I'm in big trouble. If they don't, we've got a clear line of sight against pretty much the whole map from up here. So let's put our other unit here. I've actually forgotten to turn on the DNI for that one, so we're going to have to come back and do that in a minute. Okay, first proper turn now with shooting. Where are they? We'll have the Locust. Oh, they've moved up so fast. But I think these buildings are going to survive. Yeah, 10 points damage. It's not a huge amount. Right, my turn.
What's up, boss?
We'll put it straight into siege mode, and where can we move to? I think we will actually sprint up the hill because I'd like to get into a slightly better position ready for the reinforcements. Ah, there's the Rabbit Coyote. I'm going to leave that because actually they're quite worth taking out. If I remember, what do they have for armour? Are they the ones that have got the hardened ferrofibrous, or am I imagining that? Anyway, we're going to try and take out the Locust, and we're going to try and take out the Mass Truck. We don't have huge accuracy, so I'm going to boost it a little bit with Warlord. Okay, we should hopefully take them both out. Railgun against Locust. I mean, it's so unfair, but they do pop nicely.
Enemy down.
Okay, we've got our two units now that can aim for headshots. So I would imagine we'll have to put the pulse module on because it is a stealth unit. We can get standard shots, and if we can hit it in the head with the 72, that's more than enough to take it out. Let's see what we can do. That looked like a headshot. No, it wasn't. It just broke through its normal arc. It was a headshot, but it survived. Unbelievable. Ah. Right, let's get another headshot with Harkonnen this time.
How can I help?
Now what we're going to do, we're actually going to switch to ranged, because obviously we don't want to accidentally... I mean, the range gives us slightly higher accuracy, and the other thing we don't want to do is break through any of these armour that we've already damaged. Unfortunately, it's going to be a little bit hot when I fire this, but hey, I want to get that Rabbit Coyote, see what we can get from it. I don't think we got a head hit, unfortunately.
I'm too damned hot.
So we'll just kill it. Just one railgun should be more than enough. Ooh, actually that might finish him off because he's been hit in the head, he's now falling over, lost his leg. Oh, he's had... yeah, just the stealth armor. Of course he didn't have the hardened ferrofibers. What am I talking about?
Moving to position.
It looks like there were only the 3 initial units, but now we have all the reinforcements dropping. Right, ooh, we've got some over to the side there that we need to go and focus on. Is that another MASH truck? I've often wondered if the MASH trucks should actually change so that when you've got a pilot that's bleeding out, a bit like resupply, they can go in and they can heal him. it would be, you know, make sense and actually make these things quite useful. But I doubt it'll happen because I would imagine it's quite a complex thing to actually add to the game. Although I do love being able to resupply these days. It makes such a difference when you're in a long mission, like, well, for example, the Xeno mission. Game over, man, game over. If you can resupply on that one, it makes your life a lot easier. This will finish him off.
Gotcha.
Is it only... there's the second unit. I knew there was a second unit somewhere. We've got a fire starter that's just appeared over in the corner. Ooh, that building's actually in a bit of trouble there.
Ready to get it on.
Come on then, Ajax. Let's get up there and take these guys down.
Going full throttle.
So hopefully with a single railgun each, that should hopefully take them both out of action. There we go, Black Lana and Wasp are down. I think that Wasp is the one that's got the... I know it's the Lamb Wasp I'm thinking of. Okay, that's a lot of mines inside my base. I wouldn't want to clear them up afterwards.
Talk to me.
Okay, Harkonnen's just going to step forwards. What have we got over here? We've got a fire starter, we've got a Raven, and we've got the MASH truck. Given the MASH truck's a nasty little toad who was firing lots and lots of mines at us, I think we'll just take him out of action. Now to get our heat back under control, we'll just do it with 2 shots. Should be enough to burst through. Not quite.
Good to go.
Okay, where can we go here? That's strange, we've got a line going there. I'm sure that's just some sort of graphical glitch rather than something actually of... Oh, it must be one of the AMS lines that sometimes appears when you're shooting things out of the air, then for some reason stays on the map.
Follow my lead.
Okay, next turn. Hopefully this will be the last turn. Depends if we can take down all the units over here. I think there's only 3 in each, so not too many to have to take out. Okay, I mean the funny thing about this, you kind of expected to be defending the base you'd just captured from the pirates, but hey, we're actually defending their moon base after capturing their base back at in a nice big city. I know where I prefer to fight. It doesn't look like I can get Wraith into line of sight of anyone, so we're just going to run across so that we'll be... Oh, we can. Excellent. Right, we'll put the laser pulse module back on, And we will just try and aim for the head of this Raven.
Time to die!
There we go, pilot dead. Another headshot. Although we also ended up taking out the left torso as well.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Right, I don't think there's anything I can do here with ether, so I'm just going to reserve in case we get a line of sight in a second against the fire starter.
Yes, Commander.
Ajax can, of course, shoot the mash truck. We'll just fire a couple of shots into it.
One more for the kill board.
So I really don't want to move him because it'll be a tiny bit of repairs afterwards. And who wants that, right?
Roger that.
Okay, let's see if we can hit this thing. We've got 77 without the pulse module, so we're switching the pulse module on. And we're going to go full shots at him, and that should be the end of the mission. No, he survived! What a tough little guy.
What can I do for you?
And we'll just sit there with a black rose. Okay, just the fire starter to take down. I don't think I can get in line of sight with Ajax. Nope, so we're going to reserve Ajax out and finish it off with Harkonnen. There we go. We'll try. There wasn't much left of the poor little guy after that round. I think this will definitely finish him off. Yep, there we go. And that should be game over, unless there's
one less hostile.
Ah, we've still got a mash truck out there somewhere. So, where's it hiding? Let's reserve and wait for it to take its turn, because I've got no idea where it is. It's somewhere over here.
Holding action, Commander.
Here it goes. Ah, there it is. This is where I'm now wishing I'd gone and brought the long toms with me, because there's nothing I can do to get that thing.
Confirmed.
Hiding behind a hill, we're just going to have to go after it. Okay, Wraith, let's take you down there, and we're going to go hunting a mash truck.
I hear ya.
I'm hoping it will come into view on the next turn anyway, because it was probably going to come up this ramp here. So we'll just reserve out until it does, because it's a bit quicker if we get it to move first.
Action.
Here it goes. Let's hope it puts itself in line of sight. I think that's looking good.
Standing by.
Oh, go on then, let's move him onto the mines, see how many blow up. Yep, one dead mash truck, one completed flashpoint.
Mech destroyed.
There we go. Base is secure, Duchess. I'm glad she approves with that. I'm trying to remember how many more missions there are in this chain. There are definitely quite a few, but I'm hoping we'll be near to close the gates, either for the next flashpoint or there might be one in between. Well, hopefully you've enjoyed watching Words Found. As you can see, to date, all of the missions in this flashpoint chain are particularly easy. However, when it comes to the final one, Close the Gates, it's anything but easy. So we'll see that when we reach it later on anyway. Let's just fill our boots with as much of the salvage as we can and see what we've been given. Okay, Words Found 3 back in high orbit. So there we go, the Duchess is pleased with us. And yeah, pirates are a nasty lot, no offence Electo. So hopefully we've been given some nice rewards, but I would expect we probably haven't. Yeah, what does drive Comstar, says Yang. Honestly, they just don't like pirates. That seems to be all it is. They're really, really against pirates. Okay, we got 1 million sea bills payout. And we've been given a Victor 9B. Now, is that the special one with lots of lasers? It is not. It's the standard 9B. But anyway, Victors are kind of nice little units. Pulse laser and a risk ammo. For Rack 5 risk ammo. Okay, not the best payout in the world.
That mech is ready to fight, Commander.
So there we go. That was Words Found. Thank you for watching this. Hopefully we will reach Close the Gate soon, which is the final one, which I will then be able to reveal what the unlock is from this flashpoint chain. If you've liked this, please like it, and please subscribe, please tell all your friends, and I will see you all on the battlefield.